It is a little difficult to learn with fun, but there are many ways in which we can learn English through fun. And there is one way that even I used in my English journey, and that was that I used to pick a few words, just a few random words. Maybe I came across those words in a newspaper or in a show or anywhere. So I just picked up four or five
And the
words and
topic
then.
is how can one learn a language while having fun activities? So, what do you think about this?
So, how are you?
I'm doing great, Arundhati. How about you?
I'm also doing great. And tell me, how did you spend your day today?
Okay, so my day was going really well, and I had a cold, but I took a medicine, and after that I slept for few minutes, and then right now I'm talking to you.
That's great. And introduce yourself to me.
Okay, so my name is Ajay Kumar Yadav, and I hail from Dehradun city of Uttarakhand state, and I am an SSC aspirant, and these days I am running a YouTube channel. So
Mm,
this is all about me. Thank you so much. Can you introduce yourself?
sure. My name is Arundhati Roktima. I'm 13 years old and I live in the city of Bhilai in the state of Chhattisgarh. And right now I'm in grade 8. So my exams of grade 8, my final exams just got over, and from April I'll be starting my new session, my ninth grade. So, and also I have many hobbies and I love to paint, sing, and also play the keyboard.
That is great, I think. And before I think we start discussing about the topic, I would like to share few things to you. I started following to you when you uploaded a video with Alina Reis ma'am. It was not, I think, a collaboration video, I think, but you did something and it was so creative, I think. I loved that video and there were two videos, I think. And I don't know the exact date, but it was really amazing and so amazing, I think.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
So
So,
let's start with the topic today. So, what topic should we discuss?
yeah, I think I have written a topic on my notebook, and the topic is how can one learn a language while having fun activities? So, what do you think about this topic? I think most of the times, I think if I talk about English learners, so they are really serious when it comes to speaking with someone. So they don't do fun also, and they just watch movies also, and they write vocabularies while watching the movie. So it's not a good sign, I think. So,
Yeah.
what do you think? Like, if you want to learn a language, so how should you learn the language? Or if you want to learn the language, so I think if you have fun, so it will help you, I think, in my opinion.
Yeah, because if you're having fun while learning something, the knowledge will be there in your mind. It will be retained for a very long period of time. And as you said, that learners try to watch movies and then write the vocabulary simultaneously. So, in that way, there is no fun. I think that if you want to improve your English while watching movies, then you should pick a movie that you really enjoy, the movie that you love, or maybe even a movie that you have already watched, and in that way you'll be able to what should I say, focus more on the English rather than the plot. And then I think that we don't really need to write down the words, because then it is a lot of work and you'll be pressurized that, oh my god, I'm watching this movie just to learn English and not to actually enjoy the movie. So I think we should always enjoy the things, and in that enjoyment we should learn English. And also, I sometimes think that learning English through fun is a little difficult, because English is definitely a little bit of a difficult language for Hindi speakers or Indian speakers. And it is a little difficult to learn with fun, but there are many ways in which we can learn English through fun. And there is one way that even I used in my English journey, and that was that I used to pick a few words, just a few random words. Maybe I came across those words in a newspaper or in a show or anywhere. So I just picked up 4 or 5 words, and then I started making a story out of those 4 or 5 words. So that is a good way in which you're creating your story, you're using your creative senses and everything. And it takes a little time, but that's the thing with English. You need to spend a little time learning and also focusing. But there are a lot of ways in which we can learn English with fun. So what do you think?
Yeah, yeah, definitely. I think I agree with your point of view. And I think if you are learning any language, so you should enjoy by the time. And for me, I think when I started learning the language, so I used to talk to myself. These days also, like I talk to myself, I think, and I find these things really interesting for me. Sometimes I just watch any kind of a movie. For example, I think few months back, I was watching a movie, Sita Ramam. So it was a Telugu movie. And after that, I was just telling about the characters, and I was just expressing my views, and I was telling to myself like, does
Yeah.
Ram kind of a actor, like characters exist in our real life or not? And after that I was just answering that question. So I was talking to myself. And sometimes when I get sad also, sometimes I talk to myself. I try to express my views, because most of the times what happens, if we are in a situations, and by the time if we call to our friends, so they are not available, they
Yeah.
all are also busy. So at that time, like I just talk to myself. And sometimes I record myself also. Sometimes I watch songs. Like for me, I think there is a song, I think you must have heard. The name of the song is Try Everything. And it is oh, I think you have not heard. I think it's really quite popular song, so you can check it out after the conversation. And there is a movie, Zootopia.
Yeah.
And okay, so the song is related to that movie. It's so amazing song. I think sometimes I listen to that song, and it's so amazing. I try to imitate the lyrics, and sometimes, so just for fun, I do that thing. And so I think this is good, I think. And sometimes I do role play also. Role play is, I think, great technique to learn any kind of a language. And because if because I do not have any English environment, so I do role play with myself. So I play one role, then again I play second role.
Yeah.
So
Got
it's also like quite interesting, I think. Yeah.
it. Yeah, you're right. And other thing you said that while listening songs, while listening to English song, we hear a lot of English new words, and then they just stay in our mind because if we listen to that song repeatedly, the words, the lyrics will stay in our mind, and then and that can also be a fun way of improving your vocabulary.
Definitely, I can agree with your point. But I think if you try to listen to the song, so it is not going to help you, because the way the like singers write the songs and they sing the songs, so it's quite difficult for us. I think if I talk about us, especially I think beginners or the intermediate level speakers, because that's how we do not talk. We just
Yeah.
talk in a different manner also. So for fun, if you are listening to it, so it's quite good. But I don't think like it is going to help you a lot, because so many people, I think, they can directly like copy the songs, but they cannot, you can say, speak with another person. I think it's a
Yeah, it's a
another
very
thing.
artistic way because the lyrics are in a very artistic way, so we can't just say the things in the lyrics to in an actual conversation.
Mhm. I think storytelling, or I think storytelling helps, and there are a lot of stories you can watch, and especially I think cartoon movies. I think I used to be fond of watching movies, so I used to watch, I think, different kind of a cartoon movies. For example, like Toy Story and Ice Age, and so Narnia, and Lord of the Rings, Harry Potter. But my problem was I was watching those movies in Hindi. So
Oh,
but after that I was shifted after that I shifted and I started watching the movies in English, so it also like helped me. Yeah, I think watching cartoon movies is also really helpful.
yeah, because cartoon movies they are directed to for children, so the words they are not that difficult because it is made for children and children have to understand that, right? So the words are not that difficult. So it is a really good way for a beginner English speaker to improve their English language.
Mm. And one thing also I would like to ask you, like if I go like few days back, like I was just watching your channel, and there was a section. I think there was a playlist you created, and the playlist name was "Man Will Be Man." So it was a really funny, I think, playlist. I think, and it was so funny. I was just watching it, and I was just laughing it the way you created those videos. So amazing. I think I loved it.
Thank you.
So I think that's why I've chosen the topic, I think, because when you are making a conversation, so you should do fun. I think you're the right person to discuss this kind of a topic because I watch your videos, you're quite funny.
Oh,
You do some
thanks.
kind of you are like some funny and humble at the same time. So you are like a package of different kind of things. Like if I talk about you, for example, you are good at English and you are just 13 years old right now. And apart from that, I think there is a channel I think you created where you were telling about numerology. I think so. It
Oh,
was also like
mm,
yeah. I watched that videos also. And apart from that, you know how to play piano also. You're
yeah,
good at singing and you're really interested in coding also. I think I don't know like you are learning coding these days or not, but
I am.
okay, you're
Yeah.
learning. Yeah, that's good. Or I think I can. I think you are kind of a nerd person also. Like maybe
Yes.
you're still. So I
Mm,
think so. That's hence proved. That's so great. I think. Hmm.
yeah. Thank you.
So how do you manage like all kind of things? I think you have been uploading videos on YouTube for I think more than 1 year, and
Yeah.
different kind of people I think you have come across. I think in my opinion. So so how do you deal with those people also? And sometimes I think when I watch your videos, so I always have a smile on your face and really calm, like you are 70, like 60 years old, really mature also. You have every like you have answer of every question. I think you tackle the question really beautifully.
Thank you very much. That was really sweet of you. And I really appreciate how you're talking. It just makes me feel so good. Wow.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Uh, Okay, so coming back to the question that how I deal with different types of people. So I'm not really sure of how I do it. Maybe it has become an habit, or I have just got used to that because I've been talking to a lot of different tutors on Clapingo and also a lot of different people online. And it's just, I don't know, maybe I have gotten used to it and it's just become a habit. And when you keep talking to different people for such a long period of time, you just understand how to deal with people. So I'm not really sure how to answer that question.